Crypto Maniac in the house. Welcome in, everybody. What is up, everybody? Welcome in to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Let me get us to the right place here, the crypto bubbles. Shout out to everybody who's here. Blues Guy, Orhan, Crypto Maniac, Raw Handyman, the Funky Ferret. We're doing the mic check. Mic sounds great. Volume level sounds great. All right, and we're ready to kick off the show. Again, welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. And man, let me just say, it was so much fun hanging out in the Discord, in the voice chat with everybody yesterday. That was a ton of fun. It was great talking with everybody. Finally got to talk to Orhan. That was awesome. That one guy in the house, Bankroll. Welcome in, everybody. So it looks like this Trump coin. I've been out most of the day. I went and visited my grandmother today. So I haven't been able to really pay attention to crypto very much today. So this is just as much for me today as it is for you. And whatever this official Trump, this isn't the regular Trump coin, is it? Official Trump? This is a different coin, isn't it? Let's go to the weekly and the monthly. I don't know. Maybe it is. I think the official Trump just says Trump, right? It doesn't say official Trump. Pretty sure this is a different coin. Anyways, it's up 13% today. What does that tell you? What's going on? Hex up 10%. Whole lot of, kind of whole lot of nothing for everybody else. Co-AI down to $4.63. That thing is so volatile. Let's go to the 1 hour. little bit of pop on H-bar. Sky really is supposed to go with the Spark token, or I know that Sky is at least in the ecosystem. Tau, Aster, Maker, Virtual, H-bar. So in the last hour, there's been a little bit of activity. Yep, that pump happened. They are anticipating Trump ETF. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, Orhan. And let's move right along here. So let's take a look at what is going on. Price action down 0.3% in the last 24 hours for Bitcoin at $114,081 if you want to be real specific. Ethereum 4,100. As long as that thing is up over 4,000, I am pretty happy at this time. As we move along, if we can hold above it, I will look for it to get to another number, right? I do change my psychological levels in my head as we go along. And we are caught up on the chat. XRP $2.63. Would love to see it back to that $3 region. BNB $1,137. Solana $198. Not over the 200, but it's right there. I can live with that. 20 cents for Dogecoin. Tron 29 cents. Cardano 66 cents. Chainlink $18.21. Hyperliquid $46.54 on a 1.6% pullback in the last 24 hours. Hyperliquid was a pumper yesterday. XLM just for Blues Guy is at 32 cents and it's pulled back 2.5% today. And SWE $2.61. I would love for that thing to get back above $1. Avalanche $20.31. HBAR 18 cents. Camsta says, hey, Les boys, let's get Sol up. Yeah, let's get it at least up over 200, right? And from there, we can move to our usual, what is trending? Looking for those new coins that we haven't gone over. Official Trump. We haven't gone over that, at least not recently. Let's get that IQ through the roof. Exactly. That is our mission here at Underground Crypto, to raise that crypto IQ. I've got a lot of things in the work, in the making. Smash the like on the way in. Yep, definitely on your way in. Hit that like button. So Clanker is up 338% in the last 7 days, man. That thing is just been doing really well, right? We will take a look at that in just a minute. HBAR trending as it is up to 18 cents. Let's go look at what is going on for the Fear and Greed Index. Still chilling at 51 on Crypto Rank. And let's go look at what's trending. Sometimes it's slightly different over here at Crypto Rank. Camsta says Trump straight to zero. I don't know about that. It looks like it's pumping up right now. Are you saying when they're not going to get the ETF or something? I have Zcash FOMO, says that one guy. All right. I mean, Zcash has been on a rampage here lately. Let's see, is there anything I haven't seen before? I did see one thing I hadn't looked at yet, which was Common. So not a whole lot of new coins here, so we'll go ahead and we'll get official Trump real quick, because I don't believe this is not the same Trump coin, right? Is this different? Maybe it is the same one. Yeah, official Trump. Maybe they just have a different logo now. Very interesting. $1.4 billion in its market cap. Solana. GetTrumpMemes.com. Definitely haven't been to this website yet. The official Trump meme. Join the community. You can even buy now with a debit card. That's kind of wild. You don't see that a lot. Solana contract address. Tron contract address. The crypto president. All right. Well, I mean, I think most people know what this is, right? They have a politified tag on it. That's really interesting. Anyways, let's move along here, as most people I think know what that coin is. Camsta says, I lost monies on that coin. I feel like a lot of people did. Yeah, Camsta says he lost a lot of money on that coin. All right, all right. So here we are at TokenBot. Or Clanker. We noted how low the max supply of this coin was in circulating supply, less than 1 million, and we talked about this coin long before it hit this, well, not long before, several days before it hit this big upstreak, right? And the first thing that stood out to me was this max supply, right? Base blockchain, Clanker world. So remind you a lot of pump.fun, just looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. And, yeah, anybody can pretty much make a coin. Lots of people making coins here. And that there's not a whole lot to report here, right? You can make a coin. Can you go live? How on pump.fun you can go live on pump.fun. Do they allow you to do that here? Doesn't look like it. Let's look at their Twitter and see how much reach they have. Now, they don't have an exact link to Twitter. You just search it on Twitter. I'm assuming this is the right one. They have a blue check mark. I'm not 100% sure if it is or isn't. 23.6 thousand followers on this. Clanker is joining Farcaster, and it has 36,000 impressions as of October 23rd. All right. So we'll move on from that. El Cheeto in the house. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. Hey, I hope you're having a blessed day, El Cheeto. Thank you for coming to the show. Artificial intelligence, a launch pad, Clanker ecosystem. So those are the different tags here. As we did just go over all of this stuff yesterday, I won't spend a ton of time on that, right? And let's go look at this commons. The only coin I see on here that we're really not familiar with, or I'm not familiar with at all. Says Spectral. Popping off today. Okay, we'll take a look at that. So this is common. I don't know anything about it. The coin looks like it is out. Has 42 million in its market cap. Website says launch your idea. Is this another place to launch coins? Recently launched. Okay, so this is another place that you can launch some coins. What is the tokenomics of this thing? It looks a little bit different on CryptoRank from CoinGecko. So I don't know exactly where everything is here. Circulating supply, 2.3 billion, 18%, almost 19% of the max supply. So it has a real, oh, here's the total in max supply. Okay. But where's the circulating supply? Oh, it's down here. Okay, that's what we were looking at. I like how they write it out for the max and the total supply. They actually write the whole number out. And then for the circulating supply, they just put 2.3 bill. All right, so only about 20% is out. It still has a lot. The tokenomics aren't as good as Clanker was. It seems like it's kind of in the same wheelhouse, though, right? Like it's kind of doing the same thing. And it's in a bunch of different ecosystems. Does it have a launch pad? The categories over on CryptoRank are not as good as the ones on CoinGecko, in my opinion. So we have Cadillac. Yo, Underground, love your intel, brother. Thank you for all your hard work. Hey, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. I'm not familiar. YouTube has changed a lot of people's names, what they come up as. So I'm not familiar with your name. Maybe you have commented before. I do apologize. Like I said, it's changed everybody's names, right? And so I appreciate you saying that, man. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're in the Discord. I hope so. The Discord link is in the description. I updated it this morning. If it's not working, just let me know and I'll update it real quick. But we would love to see you over in the Discord if you're not already there. Chunky Gorilla, what's up, man? Hey, what's up to you? Another name. I feel like I've seen that before, though, in here, but maybe not. Also, make sure you're in that Discord so that you can be a full part of the community. We had a ton of fun yesterday hanging out in the voice chat. It was great talking with everybody. Finally got to talk with Orhan. Finally got to talk with a lot of people. We had a lot of people talking, and it was a lot of fun. We'll definitely be doing that more often. All right, so we looked at comment. It looks like it's another launch pad. I just don't see anything else to really report here about this. It is getting some attention, right? And it is on the, 20 most recently searched, 20 most visited coins in the last 7 days, right? So the first list is the top 20 searched in the last 7 days. And I'm sure they mean on CoinGecko, right? And the 20 most visited coins in the last 7 days. Just so everybody knows, that one guy says Discord is cracking. Yeah, the Discord has been absolutely popping. I love it. Dude, amazing time. We are all family now. Exactly. This is crypto family to me. I'm a people person, so I just love interacting with people, honestly, especially good people. And for me, it's pretty easy to tell the difference 99% of the time. So I think the people we have in the Discord are some, A-quality people. And shout out to the Lifer who brought a lot of people into this community by shouting me out. And I've been a Lifer and in the Lifer community for years before I started this channel. Just want to always remind everybody that he's the one who brought us all together. So we got a lot of things to look at. It is Mystery Monday. One thing I want to say, I want to put on your radar, right? So we have Mystery Monday. And that gets us hyped up for the week, right? We get on top of everything. We look at new narratives that are really important. And then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are our highest IQ raising events of the week. This is when we really try to hit some really heavy narratives, maybe some very technical narratives, and we really try to give you the sauce and bring that crypto IQ up so you can understand the language that's being used around you. When people start talking about X402, what is that? We went over it yesterday. If you weren't here, we will touch on it again today. But there are so many things. Chain abstraction, wallet abstraction. What does that mean? What's the difference between an atomic swap, right, and a regular bridge? All of these different things, we are constantly raising that crypto IQ. What else we got? I missed Orhan speaking. Damn, I got busy right after the stream around the cribbo. Hey, it's all right, El Cheeto. No worries. Yeah, he did definitely come in and talk. And now we know that Orhan has access to a, I don't know, microphone or something. So he's got no excuses not to come hang out with us, right? All right, what else we got? He's real and the real one. Exactly. Yeah, we really appreciate Orhan. He is super active in the community. But anyways, my point is Monday we have Mystery Monday. Then we have a hard Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday show. Not hard in that aspect, but like a very crypto IQ raising event. And then after that, we have Friday where we just chill. Well, we still talk about GameFi, right? We are still raising our crypto IQ, but we do hang out as well and have a good time. And we usually, even on Fridays, run into the Discord after. I think, most Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we're going to be hanging out in the Discord after. If we can, maybe all of those days, maybe some of those days. Potentially looking at maybe even doing Saturday as a private hangout and stream just for the people in the Discord. I don't know if we'll do that after the stream or just do that on Saturday. I don't know yet. Orhan says P&L going crazy. My bear brother. Orhan says at Underground Crypto, shout out to Underground bringing everyone together and creating such a lovely community. He is our Underground daddy. That is hilarious, Orhan. That's exactly the type of comment I expect from Orhan, man. God bless you. Thank you for being here. And then we got Crypto Keep rolling in, says hello to my fellow crypto friends. Crypto Keep, another big person in the community. It was so much fun talking to you yesterday. I'm honestly just ecstatic about this community and how much fun it has been and all the great people who are here. I can't say that enough. And then we have Saturday and Sunday as far as our streams go. And Sunday is crypto check-in, right? And then we start Monday and we start it all over. A big part of the first hour of this show is us staying on pulse, right? Making sure that we are on top of what is going on in crypto right now. The trending coins today, the top gainers today. As we roll into the top gainers, top losers category for today. Pay AI. Why is Pay AI popping? Well, Pay AI is popping because of the X402 narrative. Put a 111 in the chat if you don't know what X402 is as a category. And we're going to put that. Well, let me duplicate the page here so I don't ruin what I'm doing. And we're going to hit that X402. See, its own category here. Says the category is up like 200%. I don't even know what that necessarily means. But we are going to be looking for this category to start blowing up. We are going to start looking for this category to have some new coins in it. Looks like we got some. Javido, Dexter AI, analysis. So we're going to be checking a lot of those things out. Says I'm 50x on Sol right now, says that one guy. Hey, I hope that really works out for you. For Real Underground is the guy for sure. Good energy and good peeps that come together. Exactly. Really, it's the community that makes this place so wonderful. There is a method to the madness. Absolutely. Sorry, 30x on Sol, 50x on BTC. So you can see people in the community are traders. They are doing all kinds of different stuff. If you're really interested to see what people are doing, if you're just kind of curious to lurk a little bit and see what they're doing, head into the Discord. And look how much this has changed, this X402 category, since we were here last, right? Bankroll was like on top. Now it's not. They've added this Aegean cloud into this category as well. Huge market cap, 416. And then we got this Flock, which is 60 million. But still, if you look at it, and then Ping got absolutely demolished. Let's take a look at that. Yes, we're bouncing all over the place. This is what's relevant. This is what I feel like people need to look at. We will have plenty of time to look over the top gainers, top losers. I thought the Hong Kong news would be more impactful, says Camsta. All right, all right. So Ping on its max chart ran all the way up to 7 cents, man, and this thing just got demolished. Let's look at the market cap. So at its peak, it was 77 million, and now it's down to 26. Is that a pump and dump? I don't know. Is it a wonderful time to get into it? I don't know. Does this thing have staying power? Also don't know. Because I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. So please don't ask what to do with your money. But what is Flock? Because I don't remember covering this one yesterday. Maybe we did. Okay, it's been out a little while. 51 cents on January 5th, 2025. And it really just dropped right from there down to like 4 cents. Had another peak at 47 cents, back down to 18. So very interesting. AI narrative, the X402 ecosystem narrative, Binance Alpha Spotlight, AI application. I'm really looking to find what coin I think is the best in this narrative and maybe jump in it myself, but I don't know what coin that is yet, you know? Pay AI seems to have a lot of brand recognition so far for being X402 narrative. And guys, I really don't think that the regular average day crypto people are really onto this narrative yet. Stay hydrated so I can say all of these words that we have to read here. Switch we went over. But I mean, a lot of these have really small market caps. So we'll be keeping a view on that. And for anybody who wants to know, I'm going to pull up yesterday where we were at. Even though it's Mystery Monday, there's no reason why we can't raise our crypto IQ, right? Let me pull it up where I had all the information for what X402 is. Maybe zoom in a little bit so it's easier to read. All right. So what is X402? I know a lot of you guys probably remember what this is, but we're going to go over it just briefly again because you really have to hear information multiple times, right, before it really sticks in your head. So it says, what is X402? At its core, X402 is an open standard built atop or on top of the HTTP status code payment required. The protocol defines how a resource server, which could be an API, web page, or service, can signal to the client that payment is needed, accept the payment or payment payload, and then have facilitators verify or settle on-chain that payment and then serve the resource, right? It's a chain agnostic token. Token agnostic and designed to minimize friction, minimal integration, one line of code, minimal overhead, no KYC, no traditional credit card flow for developer side of things. And a key focus is that enabling payments by AI agents or services. For example, an AI agent can make API calls, compute requests, data requests, pay automatically for each call via X402 without needing a human to manually set up an account or API key. And when we were talking about this yesterday, people were pointing out that another thing this can do is, like, you know, say they charge so much money a month for a service. Well, this could bring into a place where, like, you really only pay for what you're using when you're using it and you're not overpaying all the time, right? And this could be very much built into it because it offers a new use case narrative in crypto. Payments for machines or agent economy, bridge AI plus crypto plus micropayments. The market often looks for what's next. Beyond DeFi, beyond meme coins, this is being pitched as one of those narratives. So with that being said, look at some of these top gainers of the day. He says, Santa, I'm in pay AI as I mentioned yesterday. Okay, that's what's up. What is this thing? Has the tiniest market cap. And like I said, I'm really looking for new coins that fit this narrative that may have some pop here. It's in the Believe.app ecosystem. That is very interesting. If you know, 1.2 million in its market cap, 1 billion tokens, most of those out. Okay, Camsta says, looks like Sol is reversing. And if this thing's getting ready to do something, it's been around for a while. So I'm surprised that it's just now getting the move. So you have this JTVO. And it has a lot of different websites, which is weird. Come on, go back. CryptoKeep says, would you believe that Benny the dev has been using that X402 under tap protocol since 2023? I chatted with him about it yesterday, and I was shocked that he wasn't recognized for it. Well, that's a very interesting take. It's a shame that he wasn't recognized for it if he's been using it that long. What is Dexter AI? Also extremely tiny in this narrative. It is Solana based. Dexter voice. Talk in plain language. Dexter answers back in under a second and executes your strategy hands free. Okay. Crypto's first chat GPT app and Claude connector. Voice plus agent plus crypto. This is very interesting. Understands you instantly, confirms and executes in seconds. This could be one to watch for. It is in the voice part is in beta, it says. I don't know. This looks pretty cool. Now, who knows about it or its team? Let's go look at its Twitter. It's on Solana, but I didn't see if it was pump.fun or not. So 1,267 followers. Swap and research tokens using X402 powered agents. Okay. Pretty cool stuff, I feel like. I'm going to write this one down because I feel like this is one that's worth knowing. It's kind of a video of the little chatbot thing they got going on here. All swaps executed, soul scan. It's going so fast. It's like going crazy in the video. I don't know. Did that tell us anything? Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's using this X402 payment ability or protocol, however you want to look at it, to actually execute different commands that you give it. It's pretty cool. This is definitely on my radar here. I think this has potential. It's only at $1.7 million in market cap. It's only been around since yesterday, so it doesn't have like a bunch of old price history that I think could hurt it. Santa is a good one under base. There you go. Mr. J in the house. What's up, Mr. J? All right. So, yeah, this Dexter AI and that X402 is one of the smaller coins that I will be looking at. I'd kind of like to see it get to like, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil. But I wouldn't mind getting a really tiny position in it. So you can get it through Meteora. I bet you could buy it on Jupiter. Yeah, very interesting. I want this thing to auto 50 rows. All right. Yeah, Pump Swap, which is a decentralized exchange, and Meteora. I bet it's on Jupiter too, probably. I need to load up a little bit of money in Sol for playing around with some of these positions for sure. I think I will do that later. Santa is a good one. We will definitely look at that Crypto Keep. Just want to look at the last one they had on our radar here. Let's back it up. We have analysis. AI analyst. I don't know. Very weird. Again, this one's been around a while. May 27, 2025. This narrative does seem like it is just heating up. Will the real J please stand up? Exactly. Let's look at their website here, as I will be somewhat judging them by their website. Fundraising directory. Oh, here's Blue Whale and Clanker. I really don't know what the heck this is talking about. This is just analysis. So this is just analytics. This is just data. All right, moving on. I don't really see why this would be that big of a winner. So far in the top, you know, in the small coins in the niche of X402 that I'm looking at, Dexter AI looks like it was building and doing the most. So in our top gainers, we have VoltSig, up 140% today. Bugcoin, Pay AI Network, of course, that has that X402 ecosystem. WazirX, which I'm pretty sure is an exchange from our research. I remember that being. Melania Meme is up 33%. BurnedFi. DIA, which Blues Guy was talking about quite a bit. Where is Blues Guy? What day is today? It's Monday. He must just not be home from work yet or something like that. Where's Blues Guy at? Huh. It's weird. He's normally here. What else we got? ILV, is that Illuvium, right? We will definitely take a look at that. First, I want to look at what CryptoKeep was saying, which was Santa by Virtuals, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's the only one that has a Santa ticker. And yes, that thing has absolutely banged to the upside, right? As Lifer would say. October 16, 2025, and then it just took off from the October 21st. So it's been running for 5-6 days here. Let's go to the last 7 days. Really, it took off here October 24th and ran up to, what is this? Give me the top, 2 cents. So in the last 7 days, it's up 392%. Yeah, fam, no rush whenever you can. Absolutely. And I've been watching Illuvium for a long time. I'm sure you know about the price history of Illuvium. It has been pretty high, like 1,500 or 1,800 or something per coin. But that was a long time ago, right? Base blockchain. And let's take a look. Oh, of course, if we go here, it's... Oh, they do have their own website. Okay. Swarm of Autonomous Network Task Agents. That X402 multi-chain facilitator. That is pretty cool. That is definitely one. I'm going to write that down. I like its market cap being just like a little bigger, right? I'd be watching to see if that thing is going to flag out for us there, because it almost looks like it wants to. We'll see, though. And how long will this narrative stay relevant? We really have no idea. I feel like the rest of the market is looking pretty good right now, but who knows? There's Blues Guy. Just learned of it yesterday. Okay. I threw 80 down on DIA. Let's see what happens, says El Cheeto. So now let's go look at Illuvium for that one guy. And then we'll look at DIA. So Illuvium, if you look at its max chart, it has been up there. Yeah, 1,700. I want to say here, it'll tell us if we go down here. So it was at $1,900 per coin at one point. Illuvium is a gaming project. It was supposed to be a AAA game, and it is out. Like, you can play it. You can get it through the Epic Games launcher. If you go to Illuvium, the website, you can certainly find your way to downloading it, right? And they actually have 3 or 4 games now. Give it a minute, let you kind of look at what they have. This is almost like watching a trailer a little bit, right? At first, I thought it was going to be more like a free roam game where you catch these little creatures and they're like NFTs, almost like something like Pokemon or something. But I don't know if that's really what it turned out to be. I feel like they've kind of changed what it was going to be a couple of times on us. So there's Illuvium Arena, Illuvium Beyond, Illuvium Zero, and Illuvium A New Dawn, which is not out yet. Available soon. So the 4th game is coming. But I mean, it looks like it's going to have kind of a chain of different games. It could do really well. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time. Are they play to earn? I don't know. Play to earn. Okay. And Mr. J was saying that play to own is a better strategy than play to earn, right? Yeah, it does look fire. Definitely check it out. I've downloaded it and I haven't had time to play it. Maybe that's one that we could play together in the voice chat and take a look at some point. Camsta says, I didn't get liquidated on Sol. Still alive. Baby. El Chi Man. Mr. J, brother. Says the Blues Guy. And what's the other coin I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, DIA. And that was one of our top gainers here. So we'll go ahead and just pull it right from there. DIA is chilling at 72 cents. On the max chart, It is down 26%. And it came out at 9 cents on August 2nd, 2020. This thing has been around for a while. Infrastructure looks like DeFi, Oracle, so data, real world asset. And I don't really know why this thing is pumping. Real world assets are not really big right now. Trust, maybe the Oracle side of it has got it pumping. I'm not sure. I know we did look at this yesterday. Trustless blockchain Oracle for any asset. DIA's trustless blockchain Oracle power. Use case with verifiable data feeds for any digital or real world asset. Of course, when you talk about data feeds or oracles, there's infinite reasons why people would want to use their product. So I can understand where the value would be coming from. I could understand why this project would be relevant. But why is this oracle better than other oracles? That I don't really know. Let's keep up with this chat. Anybody saying bought DIA yesterday before that pump today? Oh yeah, baby, says Palou's guy. Yeah, this is the one. I thought it would make it easy. Yeah, this is the one. I thought it would make it easy. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why this thing is running. It has got Sora, BNB Smart Chain, and Ethereum as its contract addresses. I mean, really, its market cap under 100 million is pretty small to me. El Cheeto says for payments. Okay, so is it in the X402 narrative? If I was going to play like a really small play in this X402 and I didn't have a lot of money personally, I would throw like $10, $20 into that Dexter AI and see if we can get some pop out of it. But that's just my personal opinion. If I was putting more money, I would go into something a little more solid, right? So what is VoltSig and why is it up 156%? This thing just came out today. Has 109 million in its market cap already. Ethereum contract exclusively. Check out the website and the tags. So it's a wallet, Telegram app, and cross-chain communication. Never get again. Never get drained again. Okay. Never get hacked again. Sounds like a hack to me. VoltSig is different. No trade-offs, just seamless, secure crypto management. That kind of language, although I know they probably mean well, is a little bit terrifying, right? So, phishing-proof architecture. Private key free design. Omni-chain. The setup for your needs. Fast vault. Secure vault. Okay, so it's a wallet. And it's supposed to be really secure. I get it. Do you get it? I get it. All right. Payment AI. Or Pay AI. I always want to say Payment AI. Pay AI network is up 50%. It is definitely in that X402 narrative all day. 61 million in market cap. It's up 14,000%. Over 14,500%. That is pretty incredible. I'm surprised Orhan didn't get in at the bottom. I was thinking to trade my Theta for DAI, but I didn't. Okay. DIA for the Oracle platform. Oracles are super useful. That is for sure. Pay AI. Let's see what they got for followers over on X. Only 15.3 thousand. Which tells me that a lot of people don't know about this. This X402 really seems like we're new on it, right? Like we're real early on this thing. 61 million in market cap could go up significantly very fast. I mean, this is kind of straight up in the last 7 days. Maybe there's a little bit of pullback that you could get into, but if the market rips, maybe not. Maybe not. Still very tiny. Let's see. It says, I asked for Zen TA today at Lifer. Did you see it? I did not, Blues guy. I don't remember seeing it. Did he go over it? I hope he went over it for you. Bug Coin or Bugs Coin. I don't even know what that means. So 46.9 million in market cap. What is this thing? It says retail. That's a weird category. What the heck is retail mean? Like they have something they're going to sell you? Lifer loved it. Okay, there you go. Horizon on the map. Beyond reward points, discover new value at Bugs Coin is a Web3 based investment education and simulated trading platform designed to help users learn trading skills risk-free while earning rewards. That is very interesting. This is really interesting. Point rewards. Okay. So this says that it's about simulated trading platform designed to help users learn. That's pretty cool. If it actually works, there's a lot of different ways I could take that, right? What exactly do they mean by it, right? Real-time data support, premium matching engine, institutional grade UI or UX, centralized exchange level performance in a DEX. But is it like having a demo account? Because that's pretty fire. You play, we pay, trade like a whale. Bugs funded trader. So Bugs funded trader will provide of educational series align information available on our site intended solely. I'm not reading their disclaimer. No, thank you. Well, this looks pretty interesting. I would keep this on the radar, but where is the actual function, right? Features of Aiden.io Battletech. See, I can't even go to this. They didn't pay the rent for their server, apparently. This looks really weird. It looks cool, but I'd kind of like to see it stick around for a while. It's been out since December 8th, 2024, and they don't have a product. That's weird. Everybody's saying go Chiefs. Are they playing tonight or something? Orhan, he went over it live. Okay. Yeah, Web3 simulated trading. So Gate Ventures acquires Aiden, the third largest perp DEX, official launch on November 3rd. Okay, so we got another perp DEX getting ready to launch. Looks like they've been acquired by this Gate Ventures, which must be who owns Bugcoin. It's very, very strange here. Gate Ventures has got to be Gate.io though, right? I don't know. I don't really understand how this is all interconnected, but it definitely seems to be interconnected. Bugscoin market cap. Oh, they didn't say. They have the volume and the price, but not the market cap. 47.2 million in market cap. And what is this? Wiser X? Pretty sure it's a perpetual DEX, right? Exchange-based token. Yep. For a centralized exchange. Binance Launchpad. Have been over this before, for sure. It's only about 50% out as far as the circulating supply. It's up 76%. It is a centralized exchange coin. I don't get super excited about that unless it was one of the big players, right? Maybe Mexi Global, Weeks, something like that. Underground, I did not mention how grateful I was today. I'm so grateful for you and what you are bringing to the community. We love you, brother. This isn't financial advice. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That's the kind of support that keeps me going every day. Shout out to the Blues guy. Where's everybody running off to watch football? I don't know. I think your crypto IQ is more important than football, but that is not financial advice. So we skipped the Melania coin because if you don't know what that is, I don't know how to help you. BurnedFi. Let's see what the heck this thing is. That one guy says, I'm playing the Adele song Skyfall to the sold chart right now. Hilarious. So $61.4 million in the market cap. 21 million max supply. And it's called BurnedFi. So, I mean, it must have a burning mechanism built into it. BNB chain ecosystem. It's a meme. Let's look at their Twitter. See what they got for a Twitter. Sport is so rigged, says Blues guy. Hot take, fresh off the burner. Speaking of burn, this is BurnedFi. What is the burn token? Why would people burn tokens? When started it? It's a weird sentence. The first token minted with a concept, runes. Whoa, grass maxed vibes only sunburnt tap nation. First on, okay, I don't know what the heck that means. It's written in like Chinese. If you don't know what burn is, you're borderline financially illiterate. But did he mean like what burning is or like what the token burn is? They probably built their whole coin off of this one post. It was in 2020 of July 12, right? Where a lot of people probably didn't know what burning was. Buy everything under $2, $2.50, breakout target. Breakout $3, target 20. Okay. And then what? Everybody's going to dump on each other? Don't need to go back here. So then we went over DIA. Unibase we've been over. Ape and Pepe sounds like junk. You got Palau. Or, yeah, isn't that how you spell Palau? I'm not sure. Or we've been over. Or Bitmart. Shout out to Bitmart. They are not a sponsor, but I do have an affiliate link for Bitmart if anybody wants another exchange to buy and sell on. That is in the description. We got Official Trump, which is now only up 11%. You got Rebita by Virtuals, ticker Tibber, up 15%. React, up 10% today. That is Blues Guy, his favorite coin. CETA, Flock, we already talked about Flock. That X402 narrative is cooking. I see it. It's cooking. I really want to hop into some Dexter AI. That's going to be my play here. I like to throw a tiny bit of money into the super small coin and see if you can get a pop out of it. It's one of those you win sometimes, you lose sometimes. For sure. Let's see what they have for top gainers here on Crypto Rank. Crypto IQ over football, not financial advice, says Mr. J. Hey, I'm with you on that. As much as I do enjoy some football here and there, I will choose my crypto IQ all day, and my community for that matter. It would be easy to make excuses on a Sunday night, on a Monday, and all the other many days that they be playing the games, right? So top gainers. They have like a totally different list of top gainers. I mean, let's see. Bugs is there. Multitasking, not all of us can do it. Not financial advice. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. So we got Dark Eclipse. So what is Dark? Yep, Blues Guy says reactive network. Where did this just take me? Oh, okay. I just scrolled down too quick. So what is Dark? Dark Eclipse is a blockchain project introduces trusted execution environment into decentralized applications for the handling of sensitive data. I don't know who wants their sensitive data handled by a project called Dark. It seems like a miss on the branding. It seems like a little bit of a miss if you ask me. Wish I had more, maybe that's what he meant. Guys, you are all super fantastic, amazing people. I had the chance to speak with many of you. Exactly. And what a great time it was. We will be doing that more often for sure. Sold back over 200. Come on, Pamp Dance. Let's go. That one guy, you are so blessed, says Mr. J. And I mean, we're all here, right? So we're all blessed. 7.3 million in the market cap. This thing is pretty small. See what kind of tags they gave it. Solana ecosystem, developer tools, and artificial intelligence. Go look at the website. And they didn't even have it in dark mode. It is a project called Dark. And it has a white background for the website. That is, and then tiny what is going on here? And this is another miss. I don't know. When I see misses in branding like this, it makes me wonder, why can't I scroll down? I scroll down and it just automatically goes back up. That is really weird. An applied AI lab building for the new internet. Dark is a human company. Why? What? Who came up with this branding? Like, for real, who came up with this? This is not very good, in my opinion. Dark is a technology company dedicated. Who wants a technology company called Dark? Am I missing something here? Dedicated to closing the gap between frontier of technology and human cognition through production applications. I think this is terrible branding. I just don't even understand who would okay this. We are a nimble team who believes the most impactful software is the kind that is intuitive as it is capable. Today we focus our efforts on two frontiers, industries that suffer from the same gap between their technology capabilities and how those capabilities are understood by the broader mainstream. What does that have to do with Dark, though? That's what you should have been explaining on your website that should have been in dark mode. All right, I'm done, but what? Come on. Tell me I'm not the only one. Dark Ages Technology Company. Yeah, website sucks. Exactly, Camsta. And I'm usually don't go so hard, but I mean, when you have a company and you come out like this, like, branding is important, and you just missed the branding so hard. They're running out of names, right? Yeah, they really dug deep for Dark, and it's not even like, I would understand going with Dark as a name if it was very relevant to your branding and like it pulled the whole project together and it really made sense. What does Dark Eclipse have to do with technologies and dApps? Nothing. Dark is dark, man. I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, Blue Sky, there's that angle as well. Maybe they decided to go in the opposite of what they should do. It's called the George Constanza. Okay. I mean, you could argue that, but also when it comes to branding, it just seems not very well put together. Like they didn't really know what they were doing. That's what it seems like to me. If they were purposely trying to look like they weren't, I don't know. Is that the move, to try to purposely look like you don't know what you're doing? I could see some places where that might work out. So this is Spectral. Somebody did bring this up already. It has a $6.8 million market cap. Spectral creates an agent economy for Web3. A machine intelligence network to generate autonomous on-chain agents. Let's go look at their website. Where is the website? I thought I saw a website. Maybe I'm tripping here. Maybe there is no website. Yes, doesn't seem to be a website. But it says that it doesn't even say how much they raised at the top. That's weird. It's like it does certain thing on certain pages and not on others. Usually at the top, it'll tell you how much money they raised. Very small market cap, though. Why don't they have a website or a Twitter? Let's go look this thing up. Spec. Let's go look it up on CoinGecko. I bet they have websites for it. Constanza. Yeah, right? That's hilarious. Zim, baby. All right, so Spectra AI. 10.2 million in market cap. And it says next generation AI on-chain research. Let's see what narratives they gave it. Of course, there was an easy website from there. AI agents, Telegram apps, so it's going to be in the Ton ecosystem. So on-chain research platform. Spectry AI is here to help you navigate the crypto market by offering a suite of sentiment, technical, and on-chain tools powered by AI. The AI Research DApp. Here's the landing page. This looks pretty cool. What's the market cap of this thing? 10.2 mil? Okay. If AI agents start kicking back up, I can see this thing doing some numbers. 7 days, the month. It's been around since 2023, though. I feel like that hurts it a little bit. The summer of George, yeah, right? With those, like, baked bean teeth. Can't stand you. Okay. AI coins is the new meme coin. Well, that's true. Hey, Underground, you should use those AI agents to automate some content making. If you've ever tried to use AI to make content, it does a very horrible job. Is Sweet an AI agent coin? I assume that he's joking, right? I assume he's joking. They might be useful. Is Turbo an AI agent? I don't think so. Let's look. Let's see if they give Turbo that tag. I really don't. I don't think so. No, it just says meme coin frog themed. Yeah. No, Turbo is not an AI agent. Sometimes I don't know if people are joking or if they're serious. I don't know. But I still answer it. Grass-fed humanity. That's hilarious, Orhan. All right. So that is Spectra AI. And it looks pretty interesting. It reminds me of like Deck Screener or something like that. Or maybe Cookie.fun or something of that nature. They have a lot of things on here. Are they giving it here? I'm going to switch this to sit down mode and we're going to dive into this just a little bit. One moment, please. I need a cutscene. I will switch the camera. Give me 1 second. Of course, the window capture is not up to date. Bang. And there we are. Let's see. Can I get a little more centered there? And there we are. All right. Let's continue. Let's move this microphone just a little bit. And what do we got going on here on Spectra AI? This looks very interesting. It's going to be maybe our deep dive of the night here. So first off, definitely has a lot of information. Shout out to them having a light and dark mode. That is just pure common sense at this point. Landing page, are they telling us what some of these icons mean? There's a lot of data here. This is the landing page, I'm pretty sure. What's the research though? They have a lot of stuff going on here. This is really interesting. I could see people geeking out over this a little bit. Like if this provides a lot of data and people feel like this thing is smart and they want to make moves based off of the data, I could see people flock into this like they did Cookie.fun, I believe it was. What am I even looking at? This is just Ethereum? Ethereum what? No, this is Spectra in an Ethereum contract. Okay. The price is $1, market cap 10.2 million. Yeah, that's what we were just looking at. You have this X bubbles. Scrolling this website is way too difficult for no reason. What is going on? Like, I literally just want to scroll back up to where we were. Do I have to reload the whole website just to do that? Also, what am I looking at here? The mechanics need to be cleaned up big time. Just reload this whole portion of the website. See what's going on in this chat. Zcash at 333. No way it was at 85 2 weeks ago, I swear. Yeah, that's crypto for you. I need to reverse engineer this thing. Cookie DAO, yep. Grok is over here telling me lies, says that one guy. Well, gotta watch out. AI can definitely be wrong. It's all in the algorithmic code or whatever. However you would say that. So what is this Bubbles Mini? Fit to screen. Let's do that. Or not. Or when you click it, it just doesn't do anything. What is this? Okay, this is Spectra AI. Goes to Income Shark. Stock, crypto, and market education. Okay. Then we go to Alex Becker. Why are we going to Alex Becker? Is these all the people who are pumping this thing? Says I'm constantly having to check Grok LOL. Yeah. Yeah, Zcash train took off. Crypto keep. Oh, Mellis, Miss Williams in the house. Don't be sorry for being late. We're still here. So want to check out Morpho. Okay, Crypto Maniac. We'll go over that in just a second. Yeah, he just told me Turbo is a large language model. Oh, it's a straight up meme coin. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. I really don't understand at all what this is trying to tell me here in the X. Oh, it's X Bubbles Mini. Okay, okay. So this is bubble map for X. Are these all the different people who are talking about it? And then Trading View is just in there for some reason. I don't understand this. This is how I a lot of times feel on a lot of these websites. So over here on the side, you have tweets from what? Are these all Spectral AI tweets? Okay. We could just go to Twitter to look at that. I don't know. As far as a research zone, this seems like it is really letting me down. Let's go to hot pairs, right? Oh, they're saying these are the hot pairs. That's not a button. You can't click on it. Okay, so you can just click on these hot pairs and it brings up information. That's helpful, I think. Sheen? Is Sheen though? Like Sheen? Like it's just there for no reason. Why would Sheen be here? Like that fast fashion crap brands or crap products. I don't know. I apologize if this is wasting anybody's time. I thought we would be finding something a little bit more interesting here, but it doesn't seem like it. I wanted to know what all the hype was about for Spectra, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not really seeing why this would be useful. Yeah, Alex is involved in many projects, says Crypto Keep. Absolutely it is. Or he is. I definitely know that. And I mean, once you know that's what he does, that's who he is, then you can't really get mad at him no more about it. Just let it be what it is. And if you buy something just because he talked about it and you get rugged on, it's your fault. And that's not financial advice. That's my opinion. So we got the Spectra trending. We got featured, which they probably want you to pay for. Then they have organic. Pal AI. It's one I haven't heard in a long time. I own that somewhere. Says my B-Day was quite nice. Was nice and quiet with some blues. Hey, I love that. All right, I'm moving on from this website. I am not getting what I really want. Oh, they have a lot of stuff coming. I was wondering why I kept clicking heat maps and it wasn't doing anything. They have heat maps coming soon. They have coming soon is coming soon. AI screener favorite. Can you click on? Okay. I don't know. I'm not excited about this. At first, there was a lot of data, and it seemed like, but it just seems like a lot of fluff, right? It seems like they just threw a bunch of random analytics all over the place. But honestly, most of these analytics you can kind of get anywhere, right? So not really special. But whatever, it's pumping. It still has a tiny market cap, 6.6 million. Yeah, that one guy says, I have no Zcash. I'm just sitting on the bench where everybody's climbing up the hill. I know the feeling, man. I'm with you on that one. I also have no Zcash. It is what it is, right? Let's move on. See what else we had in the top gainers, right? Why did it not take me back to the top gainers? Keep clicking on it. Said I've only been Lev trading Sol and ETH and BTC since crash, but Zcash is on my list. Yeah, Zcash looked like it was primed to run, and look, Spectral is up since we just looked at it, like $1 million. So a lot of people think that thing is gonna boom. I mean, it's giving me that AI cookie DAO, you know, narrative. A lot of data. Yeah, Mat Chain. You have Dark Chimps. What is everybody just putting dark in everything? Goat Network or Goated. These are all the fastest growing in the last 24 hours. Swarm Node AI. Swarm is a big deal inside of AI for sure. Somebody was talking about this, the Gorbagana. Somebody was talking about this the other day. It only has 4 million in its market cap. Looks like it's just a meme coin. You have Chill House. So Crypto Maniac. Oh, look at live art coming back in there. We did a whole stream on live art. We were super new on that narrative. Super ahead of the game on that narrative. So let's look at Morpho for Crypto Maniac. because we are so glad that he is here with us. Of course, I can't type with one hand. Every time I type with one hand, I like mess it up. Dark chocolate is the best. What is going on in this chat? What's coming next, Orhan? So no one is ever missing out. If we focus on coins that pump, we forget about what's next. Yeah. Absolutely. Have you watched Lifer today? He went over React. Oh, he's given the timestamp for when they went over. Okay. Okay. So 1 billion in market cap. Morpho. Ethereum blockchain. Katana blockchain address. What the heck is Katana? I feel like I've heard of that. Anyways, let's go to Morpho. What kind of tags do they have for Morpho? DeFi, lending protocol, and then a bunch of portfolios. Morpho's ecosystem and Binance Alpha Spotlight has $1 billion in its market cap. It makes me wonder how far it can go. I mean, can it go to 20 billion? Connect to the Universal Lending Network. Access global liquidity at the best possible terms, powered by open infrastructure that serves, not extracts. Enterprise connected. So this looks like it operates on big business scale, right? Embedded custom earned products and Ledger, Bitpanda, Lemon, Gemini, Trust Wallet, that is. Okay. Facilitate crypto-backed loans. Become a lending curator. So this looks like a big financial thing. I don't know how much upside is left for this thing. There's a lot of questions here. Yeah, Cryptomaniac says he didn't know it was that high of a market cap. Okay. I've heard about it, and I've definitely gone over it before, but I don't remember it having that big of a market cap either. I love puppies. Santa, which we already went over. We've covered a lot of stuff. And we talked about what X402 is. I hope at this point you know what it is. But what are the risks, right? While the standard is quite clearly specified, adoption remains early. Useful but still nascent. Some articles caution that X402 tokens might be speculative. I mean, everything is speculative. Like this doesn't really mean nothing, right? What is not speculative in a speculative market? Everything is speculative. Okay, I'm glad that we cleared that up. I know somebody wanted to hear that. A narrative doesn't guarantee value capture. Just because a standard exists doesn't mean every X402 compatible token will have real underlying utility, revenue, or adoption. This is especially relevant for your selling crypto content, or your reselling. And this is where it starts like trying to give me advice about my YouTube channels. I don't know why it does this. The question was, what is the X402, narrative in crypto? I don't know why they're trying to give me advice about my reselling YouTube channel. Sometimes ChatGPT be trying to do way too much. So who's waiting for a second bigger unexpected flash crash? Hey, who knows, Orhan? That might happen. It says, great time with this crypto researcher today and his family. Thanks for sharing. Shout out to my grandma. Had a great day, time going to see her today. Getting some food. Thank you for lunch or dinner. It probably was. And yeah, that is Morpho. Moving on. So let's take a vote, and I'm not going to do a poll necessarily, or maybe we should do a poll. All right, let's do a poll here in the chat. We're going to start a poll tomorrow's stream. Is it going to be meme with IP rights, flash loans, or what's the other one that I keep going back and forth? There was another narrative that I kept going back and forth about. And now, of course, I don't remember it. I don't want to go over X402 yet because I feel like we just did that several times. Dang. I know there's another narrative that... Oh, I know what it is. Chain GPT ecosystem. All right, the poll is live. Everybody give me your opinions. Oh, I said flash crash. I meant flash loans. I know who clicked memes with IP rights. That one guy probably clicked that. Do I get to vote in this? Go away. I'm trying to get it off my screen here so I can read the chat. Watch for that crypto whale to pile up the shorts and close your longs within seconds, right? If a flash crash happens again, my theta is going to zero. I'm about to dump that garbage. Flash loans, interesting sounding. I feel like Orhan would really like flash loans. Get him some liquidity. All right, the winner right now, there's a tie between flash loans and chain GPT ecosystem. We're going to need a tiebreaker, but we'll see what it is at the end of the stream. So we're rolling into an hour and a half. Mondays are meant to be a little more simple. We're still just keeping a pulse on the market as we really gear up for Tuesday. Orhan is a carrot? I'm not sure what that means. That one guy says, I think we got to catch them all like Pokemon. Absolutely. Camsta says do both. Oh, we're going to do both. You mean both in the same stream? It's not a horrible idea. I do like to brand the streams out a little bit, though. The purple one. Oh, the purple carrots? Okay. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but that's okay. Maybe I don't need to know. Don't mind if I just collect all my stuff on Darkstar and play the lottery. Can I win some actual money like Mr. J did? No, I can't. Not yet. Do them all. I'm going to do them all. I'm just asking what we should do tomorrow. Yeah, the question is what should we go over tomorrow? And I see quite a few people rolling in. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show. We have been talking about all kinds of stuff for the last hour. And let's check on that poll and see where that poll's at right now. Oh, it's in exactly the same place. Still a tie between Flash Loans and Chain GPT ecosystem. And for anybody who hasn't voted in the poll, please do that, because there are 9 votes and there's 18 people here. So there's 9 people here who have not voted. And there is a link to the Discord in the description. Welcome to Mystery Monday. If you're wondering what narrative is cooking right now that you might not know about, X402, if you're just coming in, at its core, it is an open standard built atop the HTTP status code 402, payment required. You come to this channel, you will raise your crypto IQ. That is our mission. It is a chain agnostic, token agnostic, and designed to minimize friction. That's really the big takeaway. And it can be used by AI agents or services for payment and knowing who needs to collect payment and stuff like that. And it is a narrative that is certainly heating up in crypto right now. So if you're just rolling on in, vote in the poll, maybe throw a chat. Oh, Garden Warrior, what's up, Underground, he says. What's up, Garden Warrior? Back at you. Thank you, Orhan, for putting that in. It says X42 is AI payment integration for Coinbase, which will most likely be used to automate ETF transferred powered by AI, but not just retail usage. JJAAA. I don't know if he meant to put that there at the end. So yeah, we are keeping you cooking here on the channel, and we are rolling into our hour and a half. Usually the first hour or more of the show is just us looking at what is trending and also what is top gainers, top losers, and then we usually roll into our more educational IQ raising stuff of the day. We've been talking a lot about this X402. And another narrative we've been looking at is chain abstraction. We got a couple simple games here that we use to break up all of this education, just to give everybody's brains a rest, because we've been going through coins like crazy. Orhan says, just imagine X402 AI automated in conjunction with privacy coins such as Zcash and Zen. You got a full machine skeleton economy running in the shadows. There you go. Can't vote on mobile. Will to the scales in about, will tip the scales, I think he means. Which is perfect for big boys to control liquidity. A shadow economy built on AI infrastructure. Yep. Exactly, Orhan. Will it be a good thing or a bad thing? I guess that is always the question. And big money will use it however benefits them, right? Whatever benefits big money, that's what they'll do. Let's run our daily challenge. Experience required -50%. That doesn't sound fun. Time flow speed significantly increased. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Here's a link. Okay. Sounds good to me. Garden Lord has a good ring to it. Oh, yeah, it does actually. Good and bad, exactly. It's always two sides to it. Feel like Darkstar should be a sponsor to the channel, although it is not. Still working on that sponsor, right? We got to get monetized first. Can I just sit in one place and not even have to move while I just read the chat? At some point, it's probably going to get me killed. I have returned from my garden kingdom to scan the market with underground and the team. Well, it sounds like a wonderful life, Garden Warrior. Absolutely. More blades. I'm taking a game break from all of the stuff I just had to read. Got a lot of things in the works, a lot of things that I wanna build out. Man, this boss is relentless. Come on, let me out. Blues guy is on some ancient tech here. Says I've connected a copper wire from a high tree outside my living room at my computer, grounding, watching underground. Hey, just don't let that thing get struck by lightning, Blues guy. Or you'll have a new song to sing. Can you imagine if that tree got struck by lightning and you had that copper cord running into your house, somehow touching your body? Oof. Be fried. Says, yes, I have earthing sheets and same for when I'm on the computer. Nice. Everybody knows. That's why this is an awesome community. Everybody's on the same wavelength here. I also use copper wire in my garden. It's harvest the ether. Yeah. It's an old technology right there. Run circles around this guy. It almost feels like I'm good at this game today. Almost. Copper electroculture, bro. I create page on it. Tensor man. Yeah, tensor man. Tensoring. Yeah, like a tensor machine. There you go. We're going for the high score today. Should have went with the bigger loot range, right? Well, it's been a fun show so far. I feel like this is a good reset for my brain here. Very interesting, yeah. I wasn't sure if Blues Guy was serious at first, but a part of me kind of thought he was. Can we beat the daily challenge on Darkstar? That is the question here. I am getting hit by all the stuff. These controls are failing me. Big time. What do we got going on here? In the chat. Says, popping gold to the downside. Yeah, I'm in the lifer now. Nice. I'm sure you're making an impact in there. I wake up, trade, sleep, wake up, trade. What else is there to do? I don't know. Maybe it's time to start gaming with Underground. There you go. That's always an option. It's always a fun show, Underground. Thank you, Blues Guy. I feel like the Darkstar or whatever game is a nice relief once we kind of roll into like an hour and a half of the show. El Cheeto says, hey, nice dude, Orhan, learn the techniques, ride the Cosmo. Blues, some nice stuff on the page, bro. I'm going to have to order some things. Cool. See the connections that are brought together? That one guy is apparently smoking cigarettes or something. That's what I'm getting from his emojis. El Cheeto said she had them apple bottom jeans boots with the fur. Oh, he knows. You know her too, El Cheeto? Tensor ring by Slim Spurring and also Trivaskeleton. They both emit magnetic field. I have a video to prove it. Ancient cubit secret Egyptian measurement. Okay. Go start a garden, Orhan. Nice. Good advice, right? That might be what he needs. At Underground, can you set me up for the slots? Oh, you want to hop into that? We usually do that like on Fridays. Can you set me up for the slots? Yeah, definitely. Shoot me a message on Discord, and we will link that up. All right, now to figure out if I can actually open the 3 daily chests, and I want to get all 3 of them in the same go. So that means I have to not die. Very important. In video games, I don't know if anybody knew this, not dying is a big accomplishment. They're getting to the point where they're hard to kill now. Dang it, I'm taking damage. The ship is going down. Starship down. Dang, it's too much going on here. I don't even know what's going on. Like, I can't even see what I'm shooting and what's an enemy about to crash into me. It's just too much going on. Dang, I love when I click the like fireball and it like just doesn't do it. Oh, it's because there's like a boss. Bro, I am getting absolutely hit. I need that health regeneration. Come on, give me the chest. Oh, that one guy says gross. Okay, now I understand what you were saying. That's funny. Hey, it was a joke. I knew you weren't smoking cigarettes. Want to try the free one? You have a link. Oh, want to try the free one? I have. Yeah, there's a link in the description to. Let me make sure. Let me pull it up. Let me look. There should be a link in the description to stake.com. Should be. So link to Coinbase, Grass, Bitmart. Oh wow. So is there no link to that? Here, let me add to the description. Also, there's a link channel of links in the Discord. For anybody who doesn't know that. And there's only Bitmart in there? Is that true? I thought I had added a bunch of things in there. Maybe I never clicked save. Alright, well, it is time for that time of the day, which is where we go to stake.com. I will pull the affiliate link and put it in the description. I have no idea what they give me. I know I used to have it in there. Yeah, that one guy. He's talking some sauce there. What is going on? Go. Do the thing. Do the thing where you go to the website. Come on, internet. You know the thing, internet. You know how to do the thing. Do the thing. Okay. For some reason, it is not working. It's very weird. Okay, for whatever reason, stake.com is not loading. Of course, when I'm trying to pull like an affiliate link or something. Is Darkstar using all of my bandwidth? Maybe. Maybe that's what's going on. Yes, more health recovery, because that is definitely what I need. I feel like I'm a little underpowered this round. I don't like that. Getting cooked a little bit. Yes, more health recovery. Man, I have no health right now. That is not what I need. We getting cooked. Absolutely cooked. Need to soak up some more of this experience. This is the final boss, and we are dead. But I'm going to use the recovery real quick. Man, it's like you take extra damage this round. I don't like that. Man, if you get hit with those punches, they do a lot of damage. Getting absolutely hit. I don't know if we're surviving this one. I might have to use multiple revives in order to beat this guy. Oh, yeah. We're cooked. Dang. And we died at the very end. And we got 2. That's really annoying. All right. Anyways, moving on. Let's see if this thing will load now. All right. Now it's loading. And let's take a look. This doesn't seem right. Yeah, something's not right here. Okay. You got India? Yo, the chat is popping. All right, let's go see. Do we have another dollar to grab? Not for 14 hours. All right. I like how it didn't let me click on anything. That was cool. All right. Here's my affiliate link. What does it even give me? I have no idea what they give me. All right. Anyways, I don't feel like sitting around reading that right now. So it is saved in the description. Was it Camsta that was asking about that? I believe so. So the link for stake is in the description. And now we will play some games. It does kind of give me a breakdown of what I get, but I don't feel like reading it right now. I'll read it another time. I'm not that worried about it. I don't know that many people are going to go over there. But if you're interested in playing some games on stake.com, then hop on over. Why does it say I have $0? It just said I had $1, and then it says I have $0. What is up with this? Yeah. Playing games with my life. I like Lake Cowboy just because I can bet 5 cents. Makes $1 go a lot farther. Said, I thought I was going to grow rich trading new pairs. LOL. Yeah, we've all been at different points in crypto where we thought we were going to make it big with this idea, and it didn't happen. Or crypto as a whole, really. All right, let's click 10 auto plays, and let's see. Can we hit the jackpot? I don't know what the jackpot would be on 5-cent spins. Turn this down so I can hear myself think. Sorry if it's a little laggy. If you want to experience this without the lag, then go grab the affiliate link and get in here and play some slots. You can always just grab the free $1 for the day, guys. Use the affiliate link, grab the free $1 for the day. You don't actually have to put any money into this at all. And I've hit on this thing many times. So I did have a game that I had a really high hit rate on, and they took the game away. So now I'm trying to find other games to hit. That was all I played, honestly. Would love to hit that feature. We've hit it live on stream before. I think we hit it twice one day. Let's go feature. Hey, at least we got quite a few spins, right? Wow. We got 4 bullets in there. And now he's shooting at the... I don't know what any of this means. Nice. So we're back to almost $1. Let's go feature. Nope. Oh, snap. They want to give us that feature. They really do. Right, Orhan? Let's go. And we play till we run out of money. That Wolf of Wall Street vibe. See, they want to give us that feature. It's bound to happen. Look at that. 3 cents. I guess is a big hit for 5 cent slots. Yeah, we'll play until the money's gone. We're not going anywhere. Dang, running up that feature again. All right, and when you hit something, now you got other chances. It's like they knew they weren't going to give it to you. Didn't even run it down slow motion. Before we go ahead, can I sign here? I got 50. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Are you talking about for the slots? I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Orham, but if that is what you're talking about, just private message me in the Discord. Come on, we need a big hit. Last spin, and we're cooked. So cooked. Yeah, and that's stake.com, and that's the free $1 spin. Of course, you're playing 5 cent spot, slots. Probably not going to hit any big ones. I mean, well, we hit 64 cents, which is not too bad. So yeah, affiliate link in the description. I really have no plan of trying to shill that, but if you want to do it, it is still crypto related. You can cash out in XRP, you can cash out in Bitcoin. One of the better ones, that's for sure. Says El Cheeto, I think he's joking underground. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. But you never know. All right, we'll bounce back over to the crypto bubbles. Not a whole lot else to talk about on a Mystery Monday. I really feel this X402 thing getting hot as far as categories. What do they say the best categories are? You know, they'll tell you what categories are trending. So yeah, X402 ecosystem, like the number one trending. Then you have Spore.fun ecosystem and JPY stablecoin. Shooting shots, throw down, or yeah. Hey, we usually do that on Friday. Maybe we'll try to do that again Friday, see if anybody wants to hop in. I mean, you could throw $5 on it. It doesn't really matter. It's all for fun. We're not going to get too carried away with it. But it does run better in the voice channel. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much all I got for a Mystery Monday. I thought we did a pretty good job. Gave a little bit of time just messing around for everybody to chat. Played some slots even. Wonderful community we got here. Shout out to everybody. You're the best for being a part of it. I see a few people rolling in. Spore ecosystem. You want to take a look at that? Spore.fun. So the market cap is under $1 million for Spore. And it's a Solana coin. I've looked at this before. So it's like breeding AI agents, right? It's kind of weird, but it also makes sense at the same time. So then you add this Eve and the second generation, and then you can view all the children. Trinity, Morpheus. And it just keeps going. So what is Spore.fun? Love, death, robots, right? So it's just AI swarm. And it says the concept of AI swarm, championed by Shah, the creator of Eliza and AI16Z, is at the heart of crypto AI hype. AI swarms are networks of independent agents that collaborate, compete, and evolve, producing emergent intelligence through collective behavior, inspired by natural systems like colonies and neural networks. Swarms operate through simple rules that yield complex adaptive outcomes. This decentralized approach ensures resilience and scalability, with each agent contributing to the system overall. The Shah's vision, creating an ecosystem where AI agents can not only coexist but thrive through autonomous evolution. What the absolute heck are they doing with this image here? Very weird. Can wolves hatch human civilization? Okay, they lost me with that one a little bit, but that is an old bronze sculpture that I believe was in Greece, if I'm not mistaken. And let's take a look. So under $1 million in market cap, 1 billion coins, most of them out, almost all the coins out. It's done nothing but dump since December 25th, 2024. And it's been flat since May 11th, 2025. It's just been flat. There's not a lot to report here. It is down 98%. I'd go out on a limb here and say it's probably a failed project. But maybe they were just building, right? 16,000 followers. Wow, they have some traction. 2 hours ago, see, but when you're talking about a project that is about AI swarm and they have only 16,000 followers, and then they post something like, y'all think you can outsmart each other with a little strategy, but in the end, you're just playing yourself. And then that gets 130. Oh, no, just 132. I thought that was going to say 132,000 impressions. Okay. Yeah, I think this thing's cooked, guys. I have absolutely no idea why they're considering this trending. it kind of looks like trash. I've been to their website before, back when AI agents were really popular. It's up 53% in the last 24 hours. I don't know why it has woke up. I don't know why it looked up. Direct a cyclical graph. DAG is another one. Let's write DAG down. DAG is another thing to go over. Let's go look at the poll too. What is the winner here? And it's still tied between Flash loans and Chain GPT ecosystem. So I guess I will have to be the final vote on that, right? I guess so. So, and we're going to do all of those for sure. Just a matter of what we're going to do tomorrow. That one guy says, what do you think about doing a Spaces on X once a week? Yeah, that's a good idea. I got to figure out when I want to do that, but maybe we will. Maybe we will. We locked in, says that one guy. W stream, good info tonight. Thank you, El Cheeto. And then he said, what was that going on? Talking about spore.fun. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the night. Shout out to everybody for being here. Thanks for being part of the community. If you haven't gone to the Discord, I think everybody here is in the Discord. But if for some reason you're listening, it's in the description. And have a great night. And we'll be back tomorrow to raise that crypto IQ. Stay underground. Stay crypto.